Is happiness elusive in your life like it is with most of us? We may have a week or a month or a couple months where we're really happy and things are going into place and then things fall apart. Or maybe you have a day or two of happiness and then things fall apart. Or maybe you have an hour or two of happiness and then things fall apart. Is it elusive? Is your feeling of happiness and your feeling of being happy elusive, or is it constant? For most of us, it's incredibly elusive, and for most of us, it depends on the outside world, external circumstances. So I'm going to talk about 2 tips today. Number 1, anytime our happiness is based on another person or getting a new car or getting a new house or whatever it might be that is outside of us, it's going to be elusive because we have no control over getting a car and the salesperson, getting a home and the salesperson. We have no control over basically anything except for our own selves and our own mind. So if happiness means that, I have to make the team or I'll never be happy, I'll have to get this job or I'll never be happy, I'll have to get this partner or I'll never be happy. See, if happiness is based on external circumstances, it's going to be a bear. All right. So when I find that right person, I'll be happy. That's a trap. That's a horrendous trap that's going to be so elusive because there's no one that's going to make you happy for life. I guarantee you that. We are in control. So let's take a look at this. Number 1, this is just what I've talked about. If your happiness is based on outside experiences, winning the lottery, getting a raise, losing 100 pounds, whatever it might be, if that's what we say is going to make us happy, we'll never get there because we'll lose the weight and say, well, I could lose a few more. We'll make the money and go, well, I could make it, but I need a little bit more now. It's a crazy world. So happiness has to be something that comes from the inside, right? Like you can decide to be happy. You can wake up and even if you haven't slept that well, you can say, I'm just going to decide to be happy today. And you can make that decision. Number 2 is following the teachings of Kabbalah, the mystical arm of Judaism. And I love talking about the Kabbalah. The Kabbalah says if we want to be happy, if we want to be successful, there's 2 steps. Step number 1, remove. Step number 2, add. What does that mean? It means if you want happiness, remove those habits, thoughts, and beliefs that are taking happiness away. Remove those people that are constantly putting you down or constantly not supporting you and blocking your happiness. See, it's up to us to create that happiness. It's elusive because of the fact that we're not trying to find that happiness that's in here, right? We're depending on other people. But with the Kabbalah method, we say, well, wait a minute. What's blocking my happiness? I can tell you from my perspective, alcohol was blocking my happiness. Then it came to sugar. I became a sugar addict when I dropped alcohol. I thought that was going to make me happy. It didn't, right? Making a ton of money didn't make me happy. I attempted a suicide to kill myself, to remove me from this earth in 1990. So it wasn't happiness, wasn't coming from money, wasn't coming from anything. Remove habits first, and then happiness will be able to come in. So take a minute and write down those things that you're involved with that do not encourage happiness, that are self-sabotaging your happiness. And when you get rid of those, the news, social media, whatever it is that's creating, no doubt about it. Once you remove, the happiness will start to roll towards you. Listen, David Essel, 45 years as a counselor, master life coach, 16 books. We do it all here. If I can help you in the world of happiness, go to talkdavid.com. 5 free books there. Connect with me at talkdavid.com. Let's change this picture. Let's change your attitude. Let's create what you desire. A happier life. I'm David Essel. Have a great night.